Now, if you think you've seen Strange, look at this, or listen to this. Actually, when I first saw this, I couldn't stop laughing. Man in Kentucky, which is turned out to be a gay porn star, broke into a firehouse and allegedly was masturbating on a fireman's gear. Oh. Imagine when the firemen walked in and they saw this. Hey, what are you doing there? Nothing. I'm just releasing the pressure of the hose. uh, alert, alert, alert. A gay guy jacking off on a fireman's gear. All units report to the firehouse. A gay man is now jacking off. Oh, oh, oh yes. Oh man. Fucking imagine if that's your gear and you had to go somewhere right there and then, like, if they have, like, yeah, if a call comes in and there's a fire somewhere and this guy's jacking off on your gear. I mean, what do you do? Do you wash it before you go, or or you just wear it? Hey Bob, there's something on your shoulder. Is that gel? Is that shampoo? We need to get this, we need to put out this fire. Well, that's what this guy was doing. He was putting out his fire. What is it with this? I mean, I've seen guys like jacking off to like shit, like Nike shoes. Have you seen that? I mean, I go on, these porn tube sites, and I seen guys jerking off to baseballs, to baseball uniforms, and and all that. I can understand if you have an underwear fetish, that's the crotch area, but a fireman's gear, shoes, and combs. Now I see that. I see people jacking off on, on Bibles, and just weird, weird stuff. I know people have this thing, and I had a lot of exes or former partners who were into dressing up. One of them liked to dress up as a construction worker, and we messed around. And I didn't really think about it as much, it really didn't turn me on. But it did for him, that was it. Yeah, but we did that, in the privacy of our home. But I wasn't jerking off to the helmet, I wasn't, spewing my load all over the helmet or his tool belt. I don't know. I was spewing my load all over his stomach. I mean, that's what turns me on. Is a man, not a fucking piece of clothing. Golly, what the? But I'm not surprised. I mean, I've seen a lot of weird shit. Last weekend, 27-year-old Nicholas Gonzalez got drunk in Louisville, Kentucky. Then, as drunk people tend to do, he made a stupid decision and allegedly broke into a nearby firehouse, smashing one of the building's windows. Why would you break into a firehouse? I mean, okay, break in, and then if you want to jerk off to that shit, grab the gear and leave and go to your house and do it. No, he stays in there. He's jerking off. Oh, come on. What a fucking moron. He's drunk. I mean, that explains it, but I mean, it is kind of creepy when you take... I mean, look, if you're into that, well, go to the costume shop or whatever, buy the gear and jerk off to it, buy your own shit and jerk off to that, like get your own cum rag. But I remember where I used to live in this condo complex, there was this guy that supposedly was going into the laundry room. We had just one laundry room for the whole building, and this guy would come in and sniff all the guys' underwear in the dryers. After we put them to dry, he'll like go through the clothing, and somebody caught him doing this, and he was sniffing guys' underwear. And probably he was jerking off in them too. He was dropping his loads on this guy's underwear. But the thing is, if that guy did it to my underwear, to my tidy whities, I would feel violated in a way, because first of all, he was ugly and creepy, but I will feel violated. It's my stuff. Why are you jerking off to my stuff, man? I don't care, the gay thing, whatever. You don't jerk off on other people's shit, especially where they don't know about it. Now, if the fireman was into it, well, fine. Put out his fire too. But no, come on. We need to have some decorum here. This is fucking. Oh, God, I can just imagine the fireman when they're walking in and they saw this shit. Oh. Wow, people these days. I tell you. And the thing is that everybody has an iPhone now, so you better be careful. Be very careful. I'm scared of doing anything in public now because anybody has an iPhone. Even fucking 5-year-olds have iPhones, and you're jerking off in public, or you're sucking a dildo in a car. Somebody's gonna get an iPhone and they're gonna take a video of you. And I seen this on Xtube, which is a amateur website. You go there, and I see some of these videos, from South America or from Mexico, of these straight guys like jerking off in the cyber cafe, because over there they're poor, so they can't afford their own computer, so they go to the cyber cafes to check their emails or jerk off to porn. Okay, and yeah, there's this straight guy just jerking off right there and there, and some other dude who's gay or bi-curious or whatever, he's there and videotaping the whole thing until he comes. Aren't you embarrassed that somebody has your cock on their phone and they're uploading it to a website? I would be totally embarrassed if that would happen. If I wanted to show my cock on the internet, I would do so myself, which I haven't. But this is stupid, and it's creepy. So, I'm scared now. I'm scared just to get drunk. What if I do something crazy like that and somebody has an iPhone? And now that we have all this social media, it gets everywhere. Jose Soto caught masturbating on a burrito or something like that. Behind the Taqueria Guadalajara's. Oh, God. This is really... I don't know what to say, but... just be careful. I am now really scared of getting drunk and doing something stupid. I've done a lot of stupid shit before in the past, when I was 19, 20, 21, 22. But back then, we didn't have iPhones or any of this shit where people can record you. Now I see all this shit, on these websites where, drunk straight guys jerking off and dropping their load on a gay guy's mouth, and they're drunk, and they don't know that they're being videotaped. There's cameras everywhere, and hopefully, well, I don't know, maybe this guy was videotaped. That would be an interesting porno, wouldn't it? I would imagine, I think some company out there already produced a porno like this, But that's weird. Isn't it kind of weird? If you have a fetish of fireman's gear, just buy it, and then you take it home, and whenever you feel the urge to jerk off to it, then you go and jerk off to them. But, wow. Man. These people. Fireman gear. Yeah, I know the fire people have this uh, fetish about firemen and oh they're sexy, which believe me, I met a lot of firemen and they're not sexy, but a few of them are, you know, maybe one or two that I've seen in the past over hundreds of other men that I've seen firemen. But what happens if the gear that he was jerking off to it wasn't a fireman's gear, it was a firewoman now, you know, because there are ladies in these fire departments. That would be weird. Yeah. Anyway, there you go.